Imagine picking up a great camera like the Sony FX3 and then also getting a lens with superior optics for it, but then you go ahead and throw a cheap VND filter on it that gives your camera a weird cast and changes the colors. Well, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a filter that keeps everything true to color and helps you maintain and produce a beautiful image. This is the NiSi JetMag Pro VND. I'll jump into the specs shortly here, but if you're new to the channel, my name is Jonah August. I'm a wedding filmmaker based in Vancouver, Canada, and I'm happy that you're here. This video is sponsored by NiSi. Let's get into it. First, let's see what's included in the kit. It has 4 adapter rings, a 67, 72, 77, and 82 millimeter, which covers most standard lens filter thread sizes. There's a 1 to 5 stop VND, 4-step ND filter, and a 1/8 mist filter. There are front and back caps to keep your glass protected, and a caddy pouch for transportation and organization. Moving on, the build quality is superior. The frame is ultra slim so that there's no vignetting, which NiSi claims is good all the way up to 16 millimeter. The glass is nano coated to resist water, oil, and dust. NiSi designed this to be totally adaptable to whatever you're filming by being magnetic. The magnetic setup gives you the ability to add as many filters stacked on top as you like. In this kit, I can either just use the 1 to 5 stop true color VND, or if I want a wider range, I can stack the included 4-stop ND to get a range from 5 to 9 stops. Sometimes it's so bright filming a noonday sun, so having this extra 4-stop ND filter comes in handy. Its control lever here is detachable, giving you the flexibility to use it in the way that's most natural to you. Now these filters, because they're magnetic, can be added or taken off quickly. This might get you worried that it would just pop off whenever you're using it. However, they added a lock feature to keep it stable even in trying environments. NiSi made sure to nail true colors with this filter to keep them accurate by avoiding strange tints and keeping skin tones looking natural. It has a sweet feature where after locking in your exposure, you can rotate the whole thing to fine-tune its polarization effect. This helps for getting rid of reflections and enhancing contrast. The 1/8 mist filter is the perfect amount of halation in my opinion. It gives that nice cinematic filmic look that everyone is after without going overboard. This mist filter lifts contrast and blooms highlights. Now let's move on to some tests, starting with the 1 to 5 stop variable ND filter. Most filters that I've used before have a range from 2 to 5 stops, and I find that just doesn't always work. Without a filter, it's too bright, and then once the filter is on, it's too dark, which forced me to compromise my camera settings to properly expose. Given that the NiSi filter starts at 1 stop, already makes it the perfect filter for filmmaking. It bridges the gap that was missing from other companies. As you see here, as I turn the filter at each stop, the image gets darker. Now, once you've maxed out your range, say that the image is still too bright. With the included 4-stop FSND filter, I can slap that on and get a new range from 5 to 9 stops. If you film anything outdoors in bright sun or snow, you'll want to use this ND filter. To take the digital edge off of your image, the included mist filter does just that. Check out what it looks like without the filter, now what it looks like with the filter. I personally prefer having the mist filter on. It adds a bit of a vintage look to make your videos more natural. Now let's take a look at some other examples. After setting exposure, when I turn the entire filter, it fine-tunes the polarization effect. Now I want to show you guys some sample shots that I filmed with this filter so that you can see how beautiful the image is for yourself. Moving on, I want to share my thoughts about this filter from a wedding videographer's perspective. Throughout the wedding day, the environment usually changes, going from the ceremony to the reception. Each stage of the day requires a varying level of light control to capture the best possible image. For the most part, throughout the day, I've used the 1 to 5 stop. It'll work in most circumstances. There are some moments where it is too bright and that I'll need to use that 4 stop filter. Typically, the brighter parts of the day would be during the ceremony. Sometimes if the ceremony is anywhere between 12 to 2 or 3 p.m., it can be quite quite bright outside. I prefer when they're later in the day, but sometimes the schedule just doesn't allow for that. During those bright ceremonies, I would slap on that 4-stop on top of my 1 to 5-stop VND. This allows me to capture the best possible image, preserving my camera settings so that I don't have to faff around with that. And then when it comes to the mist filter, this is something that I would keep on all day. It looks good in almost all circumstances. And like I just previously mentioned, it takes that digital edge off and provides a more filmic look. Well guys, that is my video of the NiSi JetMag Pro VND 1 to 9-stop VND and mist filter kit. I've linked this product in the description so that you can check it out for yourself. If you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.